Hello everybody, today's nice easy video going over this year's Platinum trophies, what I've done throughout the year, what I've played and what I've failed. Last year's goals were nice and simple. I just wanted to get a couple of Backlog trophies done. 12 trophies, one a month. Pretty sure I failed. Definitely did not get one a month, but this is where we finished last year. Won't tell you the total I was on. I think I was on about 104, 105. So I've had plenty of trophies. Finished last year Deadpool. Managed to get plat late December. Good game, but that's not what we're here for. First game of the year, Evil West. I dropped it very early on. I was playing it a lot. We got about 25-30% of the way through. But at this point I was still hoping to get the plat for the month, and Evil West wasn't going to happen, so I got a different game and then went back to Evil West. The first plat of the year, Root Film, was that replacement. It was awful. I used a guide to get it. I just wanted the platinum. I lost interest in the story very early on. I wouldn't suggest playing it. If you're into visual novels, yeah, you might enjoy it. I'm not into visual novels. I hated it. But that was the first plat. I regret it. I could have done better. And it's now left Evil West, the first game of the year, on my backlog, which is something we were hoping to avoid. Moving on from that misery, Resident Evil 0. This was a game that I was going to do it a very long time ago, but Resident Evil 0 is one of my least favourite Resident Evils, purely because of the way item management is in the game, having to drop all the items. Rebecca's useless in it. Her health just isn't enough to tank anything. I spend a lot of time in Resident Evil games dodging the enemies. So Resident Evil 0 wasn't something I was looking forward to. Did manage to do it, did it twice this year actually. Worth it, good game. Anyone who fancies try it, I say go for it. It isn't as hard as people say. When you get the mechanics down, rather easy game to play. But I wouldn't do it again. Biomutant wasn't me, that's my girlfriend on my account. Accidentally put the disc in while on my account, got a trophy without noticing, so that's now on my backlog. Has been for a while, maybe do it again this year. Order 1886. What was this? When was this? I think by now I'd already failed. Yeah, April. But it's been on my backlog for a long time. Only issue with it having all the QTEs in the world, and anyone who watches my channel, watches my streams, knows how I feel about QTEs. They are the worst thing in game design. If you're going to give me a cutscene, give me a cutscene. If you want me to do inputs, give me gameplay. When you play a cutscene, I put the controller down. So when you pop up on the screen, press this button, or die, I'm going to die. I'm not holding the controller, and when I am, I'm only half paying attention, so I'm going to die. And if I am paying attention to what the button input is, not paying attention to your cutscene. Get rid of QTEs, all of them. Okay, moving on from that one. Peagle 2 backlog game. Backlog game for a very long time, and yeah, 9 years. It's fun, but it has a lot of RNG. Things you do one game aren't necessarily going to work the next. Glad I've done it, but nothing I'm proud of. My Little Pony Maritime Adventure, brilliant game, definitely for kids, and I just wanted to play it. Hitman 3 I did not do this year. That is me going back and playing Hitman 3, and I just get trophies for it. That was one day bit 100%. Unpacking, that's a grubby plat. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing. Chance that other than a few missables, you are getting that platinum trophy if you play that game. If you get to the end, you're getting that plat. No questions asked. Helldivers 2, fantastic game. Shame I didn't plat it. That was a friend of mine wanted Resident Evil 0 doing, so he finished Helldivers 2 for me. I did Resident Evil 0 for the second time of the year, and streamed it, actually. That was streamed. That's on my channel somewhere if you want to watch that. Fallout 4, terrified of it because of the Benevolent Leader trophy. You get your settlement to 100% happiness. That took me so long the first time round. PS5, glad to say, did that straight away. Good game, definitely play it. We'll just ignore Minecraft Edition, that's a set 2 for PS4. You're going to get things like that. I'll never have 100% on my list purely because of things like this. Dead by Daylight, it's alright game, but again I didn't do it. That was another one, I can't remember what game I played. I think I did the original Resident Evil for a friend and he did Dead by Daylight for me, so wasn't a good year. Horizon Forbidden West, I dropped this, and again got a friend to do it. Can't remember what game I did for him to get Forbidden West, but I didn't do Forbidden West. Call of Duty Vanguard, that is an absolutely appalling Call of Duty. The campaign, you have 6 characters. Can't name any of them. Don't care about any of them. The veterinary run through isn't. I've completed World at War. I had on Xbox. I had 1,000 game score on World at War, and that veterinary campaign was a veterinary campaign. If you stay still long enough, that was grenade hell. You just died. And this one was, I'd say, hardened difficulty. It matched, but nothing major. One trophy was completely glitched. You're playing this woman as sniper. You got to go through this level, getting everyone killed with takedowns. That'd be nice if the takedowns worked all the time. Sometimes you'd go up, press square, and it'd just be an all knife attack. So you'd void the trophy. Wasn't fun. Bought it for zombies, 'cause I fancy playing zombies again. Even the zombies wasn't much. So moving on, Cold War. Bought for zombies, only play for zombies, have only played zombies. Really like zombies. Deathloop, I did the 2 online trophies. That's on the backlog. I think I can do it. I haven't done it. I think I can do it. So look for that one next year. Resident Evil 6. It's not my least favourite Resident Evil, but it was Resident Evil 5 without the fun. More QTEs, less horror, more action, and a lot more grinding. Let's move on. Revelations 2, I put in to see what the co-op was. I was in the mood for a co-op zombie game. You can only play one portion of the game co-op. So I think it's still on my desk somewhere. Nope, I must put it back. It's over there now. I'll do it eventually. Got to do Revolutions 1 first. Zombie Army Trilogy, I don't like it. That'll never be done. Ever. Don't like it. Don't know why I played it. It was cheap. I bought it with a friend and we both agreed, no, not for us. Undertale, really good game. I have been sitting on this for a very long time. I knew the ending. I knew exactly what I needed to do to get every ending because it had been ruined for me when it first came out. So I left it for a very, very long time. Wish I'd played it back then, but that was played on the Vita. I'm glad I did. Very easy play though, that you don't even need to finish the game. So you donate money to a dog statue and you get all the trophies. Fun, but not the best play. Hitman Go, follow the guide. The whole thing was, well, not the whole thing, but a lot of it was done following a guide, the late levels. Fun game. Don't like the control system at all. I hate the control system. Metagal, what is this? Was that the... I think... I think it's kind of like Metroidvania, but I cannot remember the game for the life of me. Wasn't a bad game, but this was when I got my Vita. I have a special Vita. I'm going to say what's special about it, but I can... yeah. It's a fun little game. I need to upgrade the storage on my Vita. Foxyland, a basic platformer. Fun little game. Very, very quick plat. But I would go back to that one. I think there's a second one as well. Might play that. Criminal Girls Invite Only trophy set. This is why when you go online and you type in anime games for Vita, you are very careful with what ones you pick, because this isn't... Don't play this. Do not play this. It's a good RPG. Don't play this. There we go. I'm going to butcher this. Danganronpa, another episode. It's an anime I watched many years ago, and it's a good anime, to be fair. Well, the one I watched. Got the game, not bad. Vita controls let it down. If that was on a PS5, PS4, that'd been brilliant. Persona 3 Dance Hit, just like the music. Played it. Persona 5, again, liked the music. Got the plat. Super Test. I think it is a Space Invaders clone. I've got the plat. I don't remember the game. I'm sure it's a Space Invaders clone. Yeah. Nice thing. Get your score up. Get the challenges done. You get plat. Deep Space Rush. Really cannot remember at all. Oh, it was another Metroid. Another Metroid clone, but a very bad one. And it was done within an hour. Grubby plat, wasn't worth it. Full Blast. I don't know why I got this. It wasn't good. You kind of flying on a pre-rendered background, killing things, and should have been a mobile game. Insert some ads in there and it would be a mobile game. Lollipop Chainsaw Repopped was dropped, and that was... didn't hit the mark. Very much a game of its time. Wouldn't mind playing the original to see if it's better, but I found it very buggy, and maybe I'll get back one day, but don't expect that one to be any higher than 20% for a while. Mecha Bolt is... I can't remember Mecha Bolt. I really cannot remember this. A platformer, I think. Easy plat, give it a try. Access Denied, little puzzle game that is absolutely brilliant. Very, very complicated. And I did that whilst AFKing in Minecraft. I have my Vita purely when I need stuff in Minecraft. I sit there doing nothing. I can't play on the PlayStation, just play Minecraft. So I play my Vita, and that is what I did just while getting Prismarine, actually. I need a lot of Prismarine. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it's alright, but again, wasn't for me. Friends can do that for me. I can't remember why, but he owes me a game, and that's going to be one I'm going to make him do. Death Strand Director's Cut, now I remember why he owes me that kind of cloud. Director's Cut, I had the, and I've got to save for it, PS4 version of Death Stranding. I put in the PS5 version hoping for an auto pop. It auto popped most things, and then I had to do the DLC for the last two. After this I did Death Stranding for my friend 100%. And can I just say, Death Stranding is one of my least favourite games of all time. I don't particularly like the story, I don't like the gameplay, and I would 100% do it again. I don't even know why. I'll probably end up playing Death Stranding again at some point. I hate it, but I'll play it again. I've got to play it twice. Touch My Karamari, it doesn't have a platinum trophy. Weird guy, I kept seeing it online for, it's on Vita, and again, special Vita. Got it, played it, thought, this is good for a distraction. 100%ed it, realised didn't have a platinum trophy. That's annoying. We're just going to ignore it. Hitman 3, I was on my PlayStation 4 ill, and I played Hitman 3, got another trophy. And if you've never played the Hitman series, when you play Hitman 3 on PlayStation 4, your data is saved online. So anything you do on the 4, you have done on the 5, and vice versa. So as soon as you put a different copy and you pop the trophies, that's why my Hitman 3 on PS5, the platinum trophy is 5 seconds. I just keep playing it because I like the Hitman series. I don't know how I got the platinum trophy because I'm very violent in it. I very rarely use stealth. I can suit only most levels, but I also didn't get it this year. That's not this year's plat. Pal World, got because of controversies going around. Fun little game. I'd say more Ark Survival, it reminds me of. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. I swear I saw more than 8% though. Oh, 9%, yeah. Plenty to still do. Moving on. Power Simulator, I could have done this by now. But I know it's coming. I'm just not in the mood for it. I mean, you've got to do these challenges last, otherwise it can glitch. That I missed, I've got to go back for. Side hustle, complete bonus job, that'll be the last thing I do. Full challenges. That's the level I'm currently on. Complete fishing boat, bow, dips and main deck first. Can't remember what that is. But I'll do it. That will get done next year. Resident Evil Village. Now, this is my least favourite Resident Evil game. I've got the PlayStation 5 version, I'm not doing that. Ethan Winters is a terrible character. He's not a character. He has there's no defining points of him. He's nothing. His wife, Mia, the first time you meet her, she stabs you. It's just like, well, that's not going to get me to like you. My favourite character in it is actually Heisenberg. Maybe if Ethan Winters was a bit more intelligent, those two could have teamed up. But Ethan Winters is not intelligent. His whole motivation is me angry. And he dies for it, and I'm very glad he does. The best part of that game was the credits. Got a friend to do it, I didn't do it. I completed the main game, friend got me the plat. Grid. To get the plat on this, and I think it's my last trophy now. I can't get the DLC, doesn't exist anymore. Drive a total distance equal to the circumference of the Earth. That's it, that's what I've got left. I've completed the entire game. Gold medals on everything, everything's done. I'm about 10% of the way there. That is going to take a very long time, but I will do it. Resident Evil 5, nowhere near as bad as everyone remembers it being. I hated this game when it came out. Played it again recently with a friend, loved it. If you've got it, play it. The only really annoying parts are Jill's fight. Jill, she will die if you shoot her. She will kill you if you don't. Wesker's not too much of an issue, I didn't think. And at the end of level 2-3, there's a on rail section. Very early 2000s gameplay. They were trying to compete with Gears of War, and Call of Duty at the time. They failed. You're a Resident Evil game. You're not a shooter. To go back to what you're good at, and they did. To be fair, they have gone back to actually being Resident Evil games recently. Lara Croft Go. I'm doing it. I'm trying to. I don't want to follow a guide. I'm doing it. I will pop. Don't like the control. I've died more times than that because of the controls and my mistakes. And not enjoying that one, but we'll get there. Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. If you want to grind, and I mean grind, non-stop, play that. That is just grinding. And you got your romantic simulation things. The only reason I got that, and that was literally yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with the times here on most of them, but yeah, platinum trophy yesterday, and that was luck. So I didn't think I was going to get it at all. And you got last two as well. Minecraft PS5 edition. Fun game. It's Minecraft. I love Minecraft. The annoying ones were. That wasn't too bad. Wear a full set of iron armour. It doesn't just mean iron armour, it means a shield as well. I don't think I had a shield when I first popped that on PS4. And which is weird, but I played on a realm. Played for 100 days. That's about 33 hours. And I gave myself about 3 days to do it. I AFK'd for the entire 33 hours. Well, not AFK, some of it was gameplay, but that was streamed, and if I wasn't streaming it, that was still playing in the background. At no point was that game turned off during those 33 hours. Good game, I'll do it again. I can't even read that. Mecho Tales, I think. Weird game that I found on the Vita. Really hard, but really high platinum percentage. I don't think I'm going to end up doing it. I'll try, but I just don't like the Vita very much. Not a fan of the Vita. Obviously you got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I haven't got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I've got Black Ops 6. That is for zombies, and that is it. That will never be platted because there's no plat. So, did I do what I did last year? I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me at the minute. We're going to have to get up the stats, so if you just give me a second, I'll get those stats up. Here we go, some juicy stats for us. It took a bit longer to get them up than expected. Trophy log for the year, see, finished with Minecraft. Popped at 4:30 PM. I wasn't even in the room, wasn't even near the PlayStation. I was asleep. I work night, so my daytime, nighttime's flipped. It's a strange sleeping pattern. That's why my streams went from sensible time to, oh my god, what's he doing? This is what we're hoping to beat for next year. Beef these up a bit. Average has always got to stay in A. As long as I've got it in A, I don't care. That's one day I'd like it as an S, but that isn't going to happen. Still can't beat my rarest trophy of Prison Architect. Again, that's from last year. Not that I wasn't even doing YouTube last year. I started at the end of it, but there was no point doing an update because why? This is my first real video. I haven't uploaded in months, have I? Yeah. Next year's goals, nice and easy. Just want platinum month, so 12 platinum trophies. I want at least 6 of them to be from the backlog. So something that is already on here. Probably won't be copying this trophy advisor because I don't want to play half of these. Definitely not Diablo. Don't like Diablo. I hope you've all had a fantastic year. I hope you enjoyed watching. I wish you all the best for next year. Goodbye.